Yeah, in this video over here that I was just recording for almost 4 minutes, uh, in short, I was basically saying that it takes time to get things figured out, and you're gonna make mistakes, or just not have the knowledge and experience utilizing you know, the equipment that you have. Um, So it's important to do a couple recordings and kind of test some stuff out before you're feeling confident and start you know talking to people or recording stuff that you think you're like, oh, I can use this, but nobody heard what you said, guy. So um, but yeah, no, I was basically saying that there's definitely an anxiety, that comes with, kicking off streams and, creating content and things like that. It's, you want to make sure that you do the right things, or you do well, or whatever it is that you're doing. And you want to say the right things, you want to make sure that you're, communicating well. Um, and it's especially with me, I really like things to be like, set up and have everything that I need. And I was talking to Bazooka, who him and I are, really want to do a co-stream, on just the games that him and I like to play. He's my best friend for a long time. And we both got our setups around the same time, and we're just kind of continually looking to upgrade and things like that. And we're both kind of like, we want to stream. He's streamed, I think, a couple more times than I have, just you know here and there. But um, it's there's a lot of anxiety, like when you go to kick it off, and like make sure you have everything working right, and make sure your audio, inputs working, your audio outputs working, your video capture device, your display capture, of course, and that way everybody can hear you, everybody else can hear the game, um, and enjoy the environment that you set up. Um, but it's like I said, definitely looking to start that co-stream here soon, and try to get some content going. Another thing that I was talking about was basically one of the things that I've researched, was that, like, newer streamers, one of the best things to do is to set up a time frame, so that way people know when to catch you. You can post it in your socials, earlier in the day, or a couple days prior, depending on how good it is that you are at planning, um, and that way people know when to catch you or whatever, and kind of maybe slot you into their day. Um, so um, that's another thing that's definitely a little bit more difficult, in my life right now. Um, I mean, we just had a new year, but this past year, I guess I can say, my wife and I had our daughter, and obviously, if you have kids, you're like, to commit to a time, you're like, uh, we'll go with 9 ish, like, because you never know what how smooth the day is gonna go, and if you can keep everything on a routine, because things happen. So that's definitely part of my anxiety personally, and the inconsistency, or lack thereof, of doing any type of streaming uh, lately. So but definitely, like I said, hopefully soon gonna be doing some streaming and make some more content. I want to figure out a good video editing, something that's, it doesn't have to be, really user friendly, but something that, doesn't isn't like CAD or something, to figure out. Um, because I usually a lot of the videos I ended up doing some edits on my phone instead, um, which I was like, nah, there's got to be, some program that can make this a little bit more, you know, easily adjustable. So, but yeah, you know, prepare, do your research, and just make sure uh, that everything's working, and set up a schedule, and create your list of the things that that you want and the way that you want them. And I feel like over time, you can definitely upgrade things, and because you're always going to be ever evolving with what you're doing. So ultimately this is probably just a public self pep talk or whatever, to try to start talking and make that initiative, and try to get myself going, for this. So all part of the preparation. I definitely appreciate anybody that does view my stream when I do stream, and we'll see where it goes. If you enjoy just hanging out, having a good time, bored, don't even know what to watch, want to, and it just happened to be, coincidental that I'm streaming when, in that moment, then cool. Come hang out, just a good time playing whatever it is that I want to play, or whatever it is that Bazooka and I want to play. So, and if other people are into that, and we can make room, maybe we can make the party a little bigger. So just it's open waters. We'll just see where everything takes us. But thanks for listening, and gonna do some streams here soon. Stay tuned.